Hey guys, it's Ebony and I'm here to do a tag video, actually the beauty scenario tag, and I'm very excited. And let's just jump right into the questions. I have my laptop right here, so I'll be looking down to read the questions and then I'll be looking back up to answer the questions. So first question, you have to get rid of all of your foundations and you can only keep one high-end and one drugstore. Which do you keep? So I don't have very many high-end foundations. The only ones I have are MAC and the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo, and I would definitely keep the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo for the high-end foundation because it's wonderful. If you haven't tried it, it's wonderful. When you think of tattoo, that's what I think of the foundation, because it covers so well and it just stays like a tattoo. It's a beautiful finish. It's actually what I'm wearing today. It's a beautiful finish and I love that foundation, so I would definitely keep that one. And then for drugstore, I would have to say Revlon Nearly Naked, because I really like this foundation. I don't think I've talked to you guys much about this foundation, but I really like it. It's lightweight, the coverage is decent. When you layer it with the powder, you get nice coverage. Alone, it's kind of sheer, but I like it because it's lightweight and it's something that I can use in both the summer and the winter. Heavier foundations, it's really harder to use it in the summer because you feel like you're melting, if you know what I mean. Question number 2. You go for an interview and the lady interviewing you has lipstick on her teeth. Do you approach the subject or do you ignore it completely? If I'm in an interview, it depends on how the rapport is with the person who's interviewing me. If we have, if it feels like we are on a type of rapport where it's not strictly business and, all stuffy and whatever, and we're laughing and joking, maybe she's asking me a few questions about my kids, things like that, then yeah, I'll say, hey, I noticed you have a little something right there, and then she'll take care of it. That's that. But if it's very structured and it seems like she's a hardcore type of interviewer, she hasn't cracked a smile, she's looking at me with a stern face, I'm not gonna say anything. That lipstick will stay on her teeth because I don't want what I have to say to jeopardize me getting that job, especially if it doesn't seem like the tone is right for that sort of thing in the conversation that we're having. Number 3, you're not feeling yourself and you need a pick-me-up. Which lipstick do you put on to make yourself feel beautiful? It has to be MAC's Plumful because it's a beautiful soft plum color. It's not deep. It's not a deep rich plum, but it's a beautiful soft plum color. And it just always makes me look pretty when I wear it. I always wear it with like a darker lip liner like NYX's Y2K or MAC's Night Moth. I always wear it with a darker purple lip liner, and then I put that color in the middle. Let me see if I can get it. So I have it right here. So this is the color. It's a gorgeous plum color, but it looks really good with a darker lip liner, and I always feel so pretty when I wear it. And if you guys, I don't know about you, but for me, if I'm feeling down and I put on like a full face of makeup and I do my hair, I feel much better instantly. And I put on a cute outfit, I feel much better like instantly. It just totally transforms your mood when you look good. I think so. Number 4, you go back in time for a day to your teenage years. How would you do your hair and makeup differently? When I was a teenager, I had a bang. I had a bang that swooped across, and I had that bang for years, ever since like the 3rd grade up until I graduated high school. I had that bang, and I would definitely keep that bang because I loved it. So let me see, what would I do differently? Those gelled back ponytails where you put the gel, the hard black gel, like I don't know what it's called, like the protein hard black gel that really lays your hair down. Your hair is hard as a rock. We used to, just slick our hair back and do like a tight high ponytail, and it would be all gel back. I wouldn't do that anymore. I wouldn't do that anymore. I would do something soft, something not tight and pulled back where my eyes were looking all Asian. Just something soft and natural. And definitely I would stay away from that hard black gel that we used to use so much. Oh, I forgot to answer the second part, so I had to go back and record this part. So the makeup trend, or the how I would do my makeup differently, is definitely I would not use that black lip liner that was so popular that everyone used. The black lip. Not only did we do black lip liner, but we didn't blend out the lip liner. So we would do the black lip liner, we would put our inside color in there, but we would make sure that the black perimeter, the black lip liner on the perimeter of our lips was not blended out, so you have that defined lip line. And it was the thing. So I mean, I don't know if I can really knock it, but definitely if I could go back, maybe I would do, you know, like a soft brown lip liner and leave that black stuff alone. Okay, so number five, you ask your hairdresser for a shoulder length Pixie Lott haircut, but they hear wrong and they give you a pixie cut. Do you A, smile and say thank you, leave and call your mom hysterical, B, cry in the chair and things get awkward, C, complain to the manager and demand a refund? Now, since these are the only choices, I'm just going to pick one of the three choices, which would be A, smile and say thank you, and leave and call your mom hysterical. That's just because those are the only choices I have. Me personally, I'm not a confrontational person. I don't like arguments. I don't like confrontations. I don't like disagreements. Yes, I paid my money for the haircut, but the haircut she gave me is not the haircut that I wanted. And whether or not I get my money back for it, it's not going to change the fact that's the haircut that's on my head at that time. So me personally, I know a lot of people wouldn't do this, but this is my personality. I hate confrontation. Me personally, I would just say, okay, thank you. Maybe I might throw in like, this is not quite what I wanted, but, you know, thanks anyway, something like that. And I would just leave, and then I would go to my friend and just complain, hey, look what they did. So that's me. Number 6, your friend surprises you with a 4-day city break and you have 1 hour to pack. Which do it all palette do you pack in your makeup bag? So I would definitely pack my naked palette, the first naked palette, because I can do a soft daytime look with it. I can do a more smokier nighttime look with it, and it has a blending color in there that fits my skin tone. So I pretty much can do anything I need with that palette. And if I think about all of the other palettes that I own, none of them actually are do-it-all palettes. They're great palettes, but none of them actually I can take on their own and they would suffice alone. So definitely the naked palette. Number 7, your house has been robbed. Don't worry, everyone is safe, but your beauty stash has been raided. What product, what's the product you really hope is safe? Probably I would have to say my Urban Decay Vice palettes, the Vice 1 and the Vice 2. Those are big, huge palettes. Let me show you one. Okay, so I have the Vice 1, the Vice 2 right here. So they're big, huge palettes with gorgeous colors. I actually think the Vice 1 is much prettier. I should have showed you that one, but they're big, huge, sturdy palettes with gorgeous colors, and I love them. I love Urban Decay shadows, and these palettes give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. They give you 20 Urban Decay shadows in both of the palettes, and they're just gorgeous, and I love them. And if anything were to be taken, I would hope those 2 palettes were not the things that were taken, because they're not selling them anymore. I wanted to get another Vice 1 palette for somebody, and I went on the Sephora website and Urban Decay website, and they don't have them, so they don't sell them anymore. So I'd be pretty disappointed if those weren't there in my stash. Okay, number 8. Your friend borrows your makeup and returns it in awful condition. Do you just pretend you haven't noticed? B, ask them to repurchase it, or C, secretly do the same thing to something of theirs? Who would do number C? Like, somebody messes up your stuff and then you secretly go mess up their stuff too. Is that something that adults do? I think children do that. Like my kids, I know they'll do that. But do adults do that? Anyway, I would do A, just pretend you haven't noticed, because like I said, I don't like confrontation, but at the same time, I don't think like making a friendship kind of awkward because you want to complain about some makeup. Yes, makeup is expensive, but it's just a material thing. You know, you can always buy more makeup. Maybe like my Vice palettes, you can't buy the same thing, but you can always buy more makeup. And in my opinion, it's not worth, you know, making the friendship kind of awkward or uncomfortable because you're asking them to repurchase some makeup that they have damaged or messed up. It's just makeup. Like, I wouldn't say anything. If I needed to repurchase, I would go and repurchase it. If not, I wouldn't say anything. It's not a big deal. I would value my friendship more than makeup. So that's it for this tag. For this video, I tag anyone who's watching who makes videos. I tag you to do this video. and it's fun, so definitely give it a try. And I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's Everything Ebony, and all of my other social media links are always in the description box, so you can always check there if you're not already following me on those sites. And thanks for watching. Talk to you again soon. Bye.